Welcome to the Real Mama Pod.
I'm your host, Devin.
And I'm your host, Kendra.
We are real moms.
Sharing real experiences. The things people don't tell you.
Hey, Mama, hey.
Hey, Mama, hey.
Hey, friend, how are you?
I'm good. I'm happy about today's episode.
Are you? Why?
Because this is our 100th episode.
Can y'all believe that?
I really can't.
100.
I cannot believe that we are at 100, which is crazy to me.
That is wild.
When we started this podcast in March of 2022,
Right?
we didn't know where the hell we were going.
We sure did.
And 100, I mean, we knew we were going far, but the fact that we have reached 100 episodes is wild to me. And we have not talked about the same topic on each episode.
I was just about to say that. We haven't repeated a topic yet. So
No,
for it to be 100.
it is. And the fact that there are so many more things for us to talk about. We haven't even scratched the surface.
Right.
Like we talked about, a lot of neutral things in mamahood. And of course, some specific, areas of mamahood that are, unique to people's circumstances. But there are so many things that we have left to talk about.
Right.
And I can't wait to see what the next 100 episodes look
I
like.
know, 200.
Yeah, the next 200. Okay. But like it's seriously, and the fact that we, a good 80 of these episodes, we were out here grinding with just me and you.
Yeah.
But now that we have our SC Media Group family to help us grow this podcast into everything that it will become, I'm happy that we now have our family here to really support us in that space.
Yeah.
So it's going to be lit. I'm ready.
Yeah. So with all of that, we need to introduce ourselves.
We do.
If this is your first time listening, I'm your host, Devin.
And I'm your host, Kendra. Welcome to the Real Mama Pod.
We're so happy to have you. And guess what? For our 100th episode, we have a review. So I love y'all for that. Thank you. Because I was like, please let us at least have one review for
the 100.
We got to do it for the 100. So this one it says amazing. Okay. 5 stars. Okay. LJE 87, because I don't even know how. I think it's LJE 87. Thank you.
Yes.
I'm not shading. I just didn't know if that was like a word or initials or whatever. But anyway, amazing show and discussion. Definitely give it a try when you have an opportunity.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Give us a try because we got real stuff to
you only
share.
need to listen to one episode and then you'll be hooked. So
start with episode 1. If this is your first time listening, start with episode 1. Yeah, okay. I mean, get the context, like our why for starting this.
The whole 100.
I mean, go pick one that you like, but when you pick that, you're gonna want to go back to episode 1.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yes, we got some people who are actually binging now, so
yeah, that's true.
We appreciate.
You can tell too, because it's like when we look at our numbers, like, oh yeah, somebody's binging. That's cool. Okay, so we've been getting a lot of DMs, a lot of emails, a lot of questions, a lot of text messages asking about friendship. So we thought for our 100th episode, it would be cool to talk about friendships, the ins and outs of friendships, how friendships may have changed throughout motherhood, how you grieve friendships, how to make new friends, all of that. So we're going to dive deep into that. So I hope you're ready.
We're going to go on a deep dive.
Yeah, we're not going to play a game today. Usually we play a game, but I think we need to really reserve space and time for this because I feel like sometimes it could be a little long-winded when you're talking about friendships because it's not like one size fit all.
No. They're not a one size fit all for sure.
We're going to get into it, okay? So my first question for you is, what does friendship mean to you?
That's a very loaded question. So I think friendship is, and the crazy thing is it's hard to answer that question because like while you have friends, you've never really thought about like the true definition of what it is. But to me, friendship is all about connection. I'm about vibes. Yeah. The vibes got to be there. And I'm very tactful on how I approach friendships. Like, I'm not just going to be friends with anybody. Yeah. Like, I can be cordial and social and amicable with most any person. But when it comes to true connection, like, I got to feel you out. Yeah. And y'all know, again, I'm all about the vibes. I'm going to watch. I'm going to learn. I'm going to watch how you treat others. Because how you treat others, I really believe is how you will treat me in return. So friendship to me is about that connection. It's about how you treat others. It's how you treat yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, you ain't gonna love me.
Yeah.
You know, and I just, especially at this point in life, I don't have the bandwidth to be in friendships with people who I don't see as, or that fits my definition of what a friend is. So if that connection's not there, if that vibe's not there, if you are not loving yourself in this space, and really being true, honest, and authentic, then that's not what I define as a friend.
Yeah.
So I know I said a whole lot of things. I hope whoever's listening can group all that together and say, this is what Kendra defines as a friend. But just to high level it, good connection, honest, and authentic.
Yeah, I think honesty is key in a friendship. Being able to be yourself. If I have to always be put together to be your friend, you know, don't accept the ugly parts of me, then yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to rock well, because it's a lot that comes along with life. And I can't do the like judginess. Like I can't, I would never, or, you know, looking down on me or thinking you're better than me or things like that. If it's a competition, like I'm not in competition with my friends at all. Like if you're winning, I'm winning, and vice versa. So I think that is key to a friendship, just being honest and not, like, you'll be surprised how many people like lie about dumb stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's a turn off for me. Like if you lying to me, girl, like, or boy, because we do have close guy friends. But they don't typically lie. We're not.
It's different.
It's a little different.
It's different. It's different.
But in particular, just lying about things and not showing up. And I think showing up looks different. I think we need to kind of talk about that, because the way I used to show up for you 10 years ago is different from how I show up to you now.
Absolutely.
Kids, like, it just changes things, right? So being able to be judge free in that and just know my heart, like, you know, if you know my heart, you know, if I could do it, I will.
Absolutely.
If I can't do it, I won't, because I just can't.
And it's not because you don't want to.
Right.
You just
I
literally
can't.
cannot.
I can't, because I usually try to make a way if I can do it. So again, that honesty piece to me is very important. But yeah, I think I agree with you with all the other things that you said about a friendship and what it means.
So at this point in life, like, good friendships are hard to come by, because you meet people young in life. And at that point, everybody's your friend. You know, even if they act like an associate, it's like, oh, this is my friend, this is my friend, this is my friend. But as life continues to life and you get older and you're more mature and you've lived a little longer, it's like everybody isn't really your friend. It's like they're cool and you don't dislike them and who they are as a person, but who they are as a person may not mesh with who you really are as a person. So yeah, it's friendship. That's a very layered conversation.
Yeah, for sure. And I think too, sometimes friendships have seasons.
Oh yeah.
Especially for me as a military spouse, I move every 2 to 3 years. So I may be really close to somebody at one point in time for a 2-year span, and then I move. And it's not that I love you any less. It's just that things have changed, right? And so we may still be connected, but we may not be as close. And I think that's kind of hard to deal with sometimes, because not that I'm not close with you or don't want to plan things with you or don't want to do things with you. I just can't. You may be far away from me now. Than when we were living up the street from each other or whatever the case may be. So just really considering that as well.
Yeah. And like I said, as we age, friendships look different.
Yeah.
The amount of friends you have is not as much as you had when you were 19, 20 years old. It's more of a quality over quantity for me at this point in life.
Absolutely. Yeah. And just setting boundaries now.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like before I'd never really set boundaries. And now it's like, okay, like, I'm not saying you have to show up for me for every single thing, right? But if I'm constantly showing up for you and you're not really showing up for me and I'm pouring into you, but you're not necessarily pouring into me, I'm going to pull back.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's just like, it's okay. It's cool. It's no love lost. I don't love you any less. But I just know how to maneuver. I know how to operate, and I respect the boundary that you've placed.
Absolutely.
So,
because boundaries, right?
Right.
So let's continue to go down, because we can just keep talking about this without addressing all the questions. So when you think about us being mamas now, like we've said that, you know, friendships have kind of shifted. They've had their seasons. But now that you're a mom, you feel like your friendships have kind of shifted in a way, or like what does that look like for you?
Absolutely. I think being a mom and a military spouse, my friendships always shift, right? And now I'm finding that I'm becoming friends with like Drew and Jay's friends' moms, right? Some people have been actually really cool. Like I'm like, oh, we can definitely kick it. Some people it's more like, okay, I see you here, and that's the extent of that. So yes, I do. I think sometimes when you're the first or the earliest in your friend group to have kids, your other friends don't necessarily understand until they get there.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So you lose friends that way. You lose friends who kids may be older because they're doing different things.
Yeah.
They kind of move on and things like that. So you lose friends that way. And again, no love lost. You're just in different seasons. And so sometimes it's easier to connect with people who are in the same season as you. And so I think it's definitely changed. And I'm finally okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I know for me, since I've had Eli, my brain does not function the way that it did pre-Eli. And given that the bandwidth and the capacity that I have to deal with certain things, I'm just choosing not to deal with it if I don't have to. So that means I'm more particular about my boundaries. You know, if I can't do something, although I would love to support and be the great friend I was before, not saying that I'm not a great friend now, but my priorities have shifted. And if you are my friend at the core, whether you have children or not, I would assume that you would understand that, hey, your life looks a little different than what it did before you had your child. So I understand that while I may not understand exactly what you're going through, I understand that you have some things going on. And I'm going to support you in that season, and support may look a different way. So in that, friendships have shifted. I'm not as social as I used to be. And it's not because I don't want to, but sometimes I don't. Because being a mom, it really takes a lot out of you.
It does.
Being a wife plus a mom takes a lot out of you. Just like when you get married, you know, you're not out here in the streets like you were kicking it with your girls before you got married. And that's another season that, you know, things had to shift. But again, tying on the title of mama now, it's like, well, damn, like there are a lot of responsibilities that come with being a mom, especially at a young age. So and when I say young age, I mean your kid being young. They're your responsibility 24/7. You don't have time for yourself. And I'm at this space where now if I have some alone time, or if I can, I just want to be by myself. And it doesn't mean that I don't want to be with my friends, but I need to sit with me for a little bit. Go to work all day, deal with people and their personalities. Go home, you deal with your partner and their personalities and their needs. Then you deal with your kid who got all the needs and got all the personalities and got all the crazy shit going on. Like there's just a lot that you have to pay attention to and be mindful of all day. And it's like, when can I rest? And when I can, I just want to be by myself. It's not that I don't love you. Even if it's for a few minutes. But if I even need a weekend or a day, just, I love you, friend, but I really just need you to understand that I need this time for me. Because I'm tired.
Tired. Yeah, for sure. Did you ever have to end a friendship?
End.
End. Did you ever have to end a friendship?
I wouldn't say end because most of the people that I've been friends with, I'm still friends with them. But I have had to adjust the way that I friend certain people. I, again, am at this point in life where I have set hard boundaries. And I'm one of those people where I'm going to give you what you give me. And, you know, that's not always the best course of action. But I'm not going to pour into relationships that are not pouring into me. I don't have the time for that.
Yeah.
I've never been that type of person, really. But now that I have a child, I'm really not that type of person.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm giving you what you're giving me. If you
Right.
loving on me, you're pouring into me. I'm a Libra, so I'm very fair.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not going to give you less than what you give me. I'm not going to give you more than what you give me either.
Yeah.
You know? So I have had to not necessarily end friendships, but I've had to adjust the way that I friend certain people. But I made sure it was clear to those people that I am adjusting our friendship because of X, Y, and Z so that we're on the same page.
Yeah.
There is no gray with me, black or white. This is what it is or this is what it's not.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever ended a friendship, but they just change kind of or let go, right? It's just like, okay, well, it's not that I'm intentionally not talking to you. It's just like, again, if I'm reaching out to you every time to check on you, but you're not necessarily reaching out to me to check on me, then I'm going to stop reaching out.
Yeah.
But if you need something, let me know. Hit me up. I'll try to help as much as I can, but I'm not breaking my neck for somebody who doesn't necessarily break their neck for me. So yeah, I would have to agree with you on that. I never really like, oh, we can't be friends no more. I don't mess with that girl, blah, blah, blah. You can't be her friend.
Right.
Like, that's never happened. But there has been a shift in the priority of how I treat you or show up for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No ending. It's just, this is what it is.
Yeah.
And I'm
so-
okay with that, you know?
Yeah. So with your friendships changing, did you grieve those people?
Grieve.
Is that part of the friendship? Because what if you were talking to them almost every day at one point, and now you talk to them when you talk to them?
Honestly, I think the grieving was happening before the full conversation of this is where the shift is.
Yeah.
And these are just sure signs. Like you can tell when a friendship is kind of shifting.
Yeah.
There are signs, symptoms, what are side effects. You know, there are things that happen that show you that, hey, this friendship is shifting a little bit. And you know me, I'm a visual person.
Yeah.
I'm acts of service. So literally how you treat me, how you're servicing me as your friend
Right.
is I'm going to take that as, okay, this is what it is.
Right.
So if I see that there are shifts in behaviors, the way we interact with each other, how we talk to each other, what we do with each other, how consistently we hang out or not, you know, those are sure signs to me. So that grieving is through action for me. So it's like when we've gotten to the point where the shift is here, the grievance has already happened for me.
Yeah.
I've accepted where it is, and this is what it is moving forward. And I'm at that point, I'm okay with the decision. So the grieving for me is more so during the shift versus after, if that makes sense.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
about you?
I feel like it's a little bit of both, because sometimes we're like, oh, dang, I need to call that person or check on them. And I'm just like, we kind of set this boundary or this cadence, right? Like, not that I'm trying to be spiteful, but it's just like you're not that person anymore, right?
Right.
So it's just like getting used to not having that person, especially if I don't talk to them in a while or whatever the case may be. It's kind of weird of how to move, you know? Like, ooh, or should I even share this with you? If we are catching up, like, it's just like, it's weird.
Yeah.
So I can say I probably grieved it a little bit during and after. Or if something happens and I'm like, oh no, I need to really be there for that person. It's like, maybe not, because now you have a different place in your life.
Yeah.
As they do for me too. So it's just kind of weird.
Yeah.
Because you do kind of miss them too. It's like, oh, I miss the fun times or the good times we had.
Yeah.
But also, I know I have to keep this up for protection of me.
Yeah.
So
Because, and it's okay if you have friends that, you know, the relationship is shifted a little bit, it's okay to still say, hey girl, you came to mind, just checking on you, make sure you're good. And that's it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, and of course, within that conversation, if there's some follow-up needed, just to say, hey, I'm checking on you, that's fine. That's what being a friend is, period. Whether we are best friends or we're just close friends, because you know we got all these categories, or if we're just so whatever. It's okay to just say, hey, just checking on you. Or if you saw something on social media and it's like, dang, I hope they're okay. It's okay to say, hey, I mean, you put it on social media.
Yeah.
So you want somebody to know about it. Just checking on you. You good?
Yeah.
but I really, I hear you. It's hard to navigate that.
Yeah.
It really is, especially if you've always been that way of like, I'm checking on you good. We've talked about this all the time. And now it's just like, we're not really there anymore.
Right.
So it is hard to navigate.
Yeah. You kind of mentioned this a little bit, but what is some signs of a shift happening, of a change happening? What are some, I guess, red flags?
I'm going to give you some signs that I've seen.
Yeah. Or experience.
Or experiences, right. So for me, when I'm an all in or out person.
Yeah.
I'm black or white.
Yeah.
It's either we here or we there.
Yeah.
So if I'm at a place where I have to figure out like, oh, like this is going on and I didn't know about it.
Yeah.
You know, what's up?
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, you can't invite me to certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's either, and of course I understand that there's certain audiences for certain things. Let me be very clear about that. I'm not trying to go everywhere and do everything. But if there are spaces that, you know, I once occupied and the next week it's like, oh, well, why am I not occupied in that space right now? Or what's up with that? I don't have time to be sitting here trying to figure shit out.
Yeah.
I really don't. I'm not problem solving in that way.
Right.
My problem solving skills are shifted elsewhere. So that's why, again, I don't have time. Like my friends, I need my friends to be my friends. So if we're at a space where I'm really having to figure out and say, dang, well, what's up with this or what's up with that, then that's a sure sign for me.
Right.
If I gotta do a whole damn, you know, really, well, why? What's good? No,
Yeah.
No. So is this or is that black or white?
Right.
This is Ken, the Libra, black or white. No gray.
Yeah.
No gray. I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
So that's one sign. But also, the people that don't open up, like I'm an open book to an extent.
Yeah.
So I get, you don't share all your business with everybody. But for the people that's like, you know, they're just sitting there listening to everybody. They ain't got shit to contribute to the conversation, but listening to everybody's business and they tea, don't need to be in my circle because what are you doing with this information?
Right.
To the fact where you're not even sharing things about yourself too. So that's another sign. It's like I ain't got time for all that.
Yeah.
That's why I got my core. I got my two best friends, you and Brandy. That's it. That's all I need.
Yeah.
But I also have my girls. You know, I got other close friends.
Yeah.
But there are just certain things with certain people that I do.
Yeah.
And I just know who my best friends are and I know who my good girls are.
Yeah.
You know, so yes, those are. We can talk about this shit all day. But go ahead. What's your response to that question?
I feel like some red flags are definitely, like I said earlier, lying. Just why are we lying to each other at this big old age? Like, it's no need. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Right? Playing games.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not your man. I'm not trying to chase you. I'm not trying to lock you in. Like, if you don't want to do something, don't do it. Or, like, picking and choosing what you decide to show up to.
Yeah.
I don't like, or invite me to. Like, don't pick and choose. Either you one side or the other. And let's keep it consistent.
Right.
Keep it consistent because I'm going to let you lead the way. And I'm going to follow the way you lead. Because I can, this is a downfall to me. I'm very inclusive. I want everybody to do everything. Kumbaya.
Yes, you are. Very inclusive.
Like people feeling left out. That's just my personality.
Yeah.
And I've been like that since a young kid. I don't know if it's because I'm part of a big family, how I was raised.
There's nothing wrong with that, friend.
Yeah, but some people do not like that about me. But yeah, if you want to leave me out of stuff, like the day you leave me out of something is the day you get left. Like it's that simple. Or you consider yourself a friend, a good friend, and you intentionally like come to the city I am and you don't say anything. Even if we can't connect, I feel like if you are a good friend to me, you say, hey girl, I'm in town. My sister lives in Atlanta. I'm here every 6 weeks and I don't see her every time. My niece lives here. I have family here, but the recording schedule is so hard, right? But I let them know, hey, I'm here. I'm recording. I probably won't be able to see you, but still want to let you know that. Vice versa. Like certain things I expect if you call me friend.
Right.
you know. So, and people I'm close to, I will every now and then be like, because they know what's up already. I already told them beforehand.
Right.
But like, don't intentionally come somewhere and then don't share that information and then like put it on your stories or something like that. I'm like, okay, well, I know where I fall. I know where I fall now, and don't come and expect me to share with you. And I know it sounds very petty, but these are the things that start.
It's boundaries.
And it's like, okay, now I know how to move. It's no shade. I don't love you any less. I just know I don't have to do that for you anymore.
Right. And that's okay. That takes a little weight off me.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? So it's like, it's okay that this is how we're going to move. Yeah. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
And we're all kosher. We're Gucci.
Yeah, for sure.
We're Gucci. We're Gucci.
Yeah.
So when we think about our friendship, and then just even the friends, I'm not gonna say the other friends, no. The friends that we have, why do you think it's hard specifically for women to make new friends? Like it,
girl, why do you think it's hard? Like drama, like let's be for real.
Yeah.
And I know this is like a stereotype, but women keep up drama, and nobody has time for that. So many people have been burned because of malicious things. We can be mean. Women can be mean, period. Like, I'm not saying I'm perfect. Like, I've been mean before, you know? But it's like, now you have to build that up with somebody else, build somebody else's trust. Maybe you do share their secrets, and maybe they weaponize it against you. Like, you don't want to go through that. So I understand why it's difficult to make new friends. Like, it's hard.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. And you have to get to know somebody all over again. You have to know what pisses them off, what makes them happy. It's just like
finding a new partner.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who got time for that?
Right, exactly. Nobody wants to do that.
No, I agree. It's just friendships are work. It's not just, if you want to build a true and genuine friendship, that takes work.
Yeah.
And I think that's also part of the reason why it's hard for women to make new friends, especially if they have the titles of mom and life partner to somebody. Like that's already work in itself. So having to build a new friendship is more work for me.
Yeah.
And it's not that you don't want the friends. Yeah. It's like you like people, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And learning personalities and how that it takes a lot of mental and physical energy.
All of that.
Yeah. So I think that's one reason. And to me, it's establishing friendships with guys are just a little easier because guys are real chill for the most part. All guys aren't. So let me be clear. But it's different.
Yeah, they don't care.
They don't.
I think too, sometimes what makes it difficult, you get wrapped up in your own life, your own cadence, your own everyday. It's like, I don't have time for new friends because especially if you and your partner are friends already, sometimes it's easier. But sometimes you do want to just go to brunch with your girls.
Yeah.
Or with some girls, especially if you're outnumbered in your house like us. It's just we're surrounded
all
by
males. Even the dog.
Right. So it's just like sometimes you don't want that energy.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you want to get dressed up and get cute and not be in sweatpants and sneakers all the time and a top knot bun because that's the life you live in.
Right.
You know?
You got to stay ready for whatever.
Exactly. Whatever with these boys. So I think sometimes we can get comfortable in that, and it makes it harder to like venture out. Yeah.
And at this point in life, who got time for that? Who got time for it? Go ahead.
I thought you was gonna say something.
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
So why do you think we work as friends?
I think we have an understanding. Like we've been friends for I think
it's going on 17 years.
However long you and me and Jared. No, however long you and Jared have been together.
Y'all can never be together.
Hell no. No. However long you and Jared have been together is how long we've been friends. Yeah. I think we work as friends because we share a lot of the same beliefs when it comes to friendship. We pour into each other. We respect each other as friends and as women. We treat each other how we want to be treated. And we understand that. It's not like I gotta, Devin, you did this to me and I don't, we don't have to do all of that. We love the same stuff, a lot of shared interests. We just vibe. Yeah. We get it. You know, we kick it. I don't have to sit here and navigate stuff with you. It's easy most of the time.
Yeah. Shut up. And then even if you do so, I'll just call you out, or vice versa. If I do something, you'll call me out. If you do something, and it's just like sometimes when we're in group settings, we have to explain that to people, because I'll be like, "Girl, what?" And then I'll be like, "No, this is how
we talk to each other.
It is what it is. We are not disagreeing. We're not fighting. It's just." I don't have to sugarcoat anything.
No.
And that just makes it so much easier, because, like I said, going back to knowing my heart, like, you know, I don't mean no ill intent. And if I ever offend you, you would tell me, like, girl, you need to pipe down, and vice versa. I'll be like, you okay? What's wrong with you? What's your attitude?
Right.
So, and it could be, girl, I'm on my cycle, or whatever. Or we already know, you on your period?
Right.
Like,
it's like, she on her period.
Right.
Just don't pay her no mind.
Exactly. So I think that mutual understanding and knowing that we would never do anything to hurt each other, and it's nothing somebody can say to me about you. I mean, I've never even experienced that, because it would be checked at the door. Like, I think that is just like, oh, I know I can't go between them two.
It's like,
there's been a lot of quote unquote friends out here that be telling me stuff. I'm like, one, is confidential. I'm not one of those people that share, and people know that I do. If you tell me something, that is it. It ends there. But I'm just like, ain't this your best friend?
Right.
Like, wait, why do I know
like,
this?
Don't ask me nothing about Devonish, because you ain't getting it out of me.
You ain't gonna no. So you go, and if you asking me, you need to go just ask her yourself.
Right. Just go straight to the source.
Right.
Because I'm not telling.
Like, such and such has something to tell you or ask you. You want to call her? Anyway.
And we've always been that way.
Yeah,
like it's always been that way since we were in college. Even we have. Me and Devin have been friends for a very long time. So it's like, don't try her, don't try me, because it ain't gonna work out.
And I think sometimes we have like this overprotectiveness of each other. So somebody may try me and I'll let it slide, but you won't, and vice versa.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, don't talk to her like that. But then they can talk to me like that. I'm like, no, it's fine. Like, they didn't mean, I'm like giving them grace or whatever. But if they try you, I'm like, who are you talking to?
Right.
What did you need to apologize, especially in college.
Yes. We're our example.
Oh, Lord.
So me and Devin, young, right? We've done a couple things, but I'm going to give y'all this one example. So me and Devin, we were out at a party. It was something called a champagne sip. This was back, when, FAMU, we turned up at FAM. It's a party where literally they hand you a bottle of champagne as you walk in the door. Like, and that bottle is yours. Yeah. So people are like, toe
champagne
up.
Get you messed up.
Like anyway. Toe, and I say toe up, I mean like no RE at the end, like toe up. And this girl, like, she walked into Devin and like bumped the shit out of her. And I didn't like that. Like it really almost, cause Devin was a little skinny mini back then. So she almost knocked her over. And I'm like, hell no. Like she, young and dumb. She gonna bump you like that, and friend. Like, so she's drunk, and I'm like, no. So are we. So I went up to the girl and I tapped her. That wasn't the march. It was another march.
You stayed marching up on people. You marched up to her.
I was like, I did, but I still tapped. I politely tapped her. I did not I said, hey, you bumped into my friend. And so she looking at me like, what you want me to do? I'm like, you need to say sorry to her. And she said, I'm sorry. And I'm like, all right, let's go, friend. Like, that's it. Like, just don't be bumping into my friend like that.
Definitely
and don't say nothing to her. Yeah. No. Like, that's just courtesy. Good manners. How your mama raised you. Anyways.
You silly girl.
So yeah, child.
Yeah, that's one of many stories. Y'all hear those throughout the podcast. We'll be here all day about the things we have done for each other over silly things.
We ain't gonna talk about everything.
Yeah, we're not. No. But yeah, this was good.
This is a good way to mark 100
years, to kind of reflect on our friendship, to kind of talk about friendship in general. And it's okay if you're that mama who's grieving that friendship. Like, it's hard, we get it, but just try to make new friends. I know that's easier said than done, and then we'll have some tips about that later on in Mama's Corner.
And you never know, the friends that you may have grieved, they may come back in your life. You never know.
Yeah.
seasons,
Yeah,
right?
seasons for sure. And I welcome those people with open arms.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and know your friend too. Like me and my other best friend Mimo, we've been friends since I was 14, right?
Mm-hmm.
So our dynamic is a little different. Like we're tied into each other's families.
Yeah.
So even though we don't talk every day, because one, that's not her personality, and I don't take that from her.
Yeah.
She's not a texter. She's not. You know that. It's like where is Mimo? Like, where is Waldo? Where is Mimo?
Yeah.
But I know she don't love me. She's a free spirit. She's just out here. Okay.
Mimo is a vibe.
But she's a great friend, and I know she loves me. There's nothing she won't do for me or my kids.
Mm-hmm.
And so people are like, how does that dynamic work? And I'm just like, that's who she is. Like,
Right.
I'm not going to force her to fit in my bubble because I'm this way. She don't be on the scene. She don't like the social stuff. She just be living her life.
Yeah.
And so just really understanding what your friend is and the type of friend you have. Don't try to force them to be what you want them to be.
Yeah.
So, because we're completely, when you see me, I mean, tatted. Like Mimo,
y'all are different.
And
Mimo's a vibe.
That's my like best friend, you know. So
Yeah.
I mean, outside of you, but just saying, don't like be okay with what you have.
Yeah.
And just make it whatever it is.
Yeah. Same with Brandy. Me and Brandy are kind of still similar.
Yeah.
But I mean, she lives in Texas.
Yeah.
I'm here, you know, and we both have kids very
Right.
young. Me and Brandy talk almost every day. But she has a very demanding schedule, and so do I.
Right.
So it's like hey friend, you good?
Yeah.
What's going on? Can I help you with anything? She does the same for me.
Right.
And, you know, that's what it is.
Yeah.
We've been best friends since we were 14.
Yeah.
So it's similar to you and Mimo.
Yeah.
But that's my girl.
Yeah.
And you my girl. And those two,
Yeah.
don't fuck
Yeah.
with them.
You
Because it's a
mess with
friend.
Child.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
Because I'm also Mimo's voice too. I'm
Yeah.
like, no, this is what we're
Yeah.
gonna do.
Yeah. And then, isn't Mimo a Sagittarius?
Yeah.
Ooh, y'all fires.
I know.
But she's a chill.
Yeah, she's chill.
But I feel like if you get her there,
Yeah.
then it's no coming back.
Yeah, it's no coming back.
Okay.
Once you done, you done. Okay, well that was fun.
It was. I'm glad we have this friendship, friend.
Yes, I'm grateful for you, child. You keep me grounded.
All right. So, Mama Juice.
Mm-hmm.
So, for those of you who are listening for the first time, Mama Juice is my favorite segment of the show because if you get to know Ken, you know Ken loves a good cocktail.
Mm-hmm.
But surprisingly,
Yeah.
while we have an episode or a juice for the episode, we're drinking water today, and I'm going to tell y'all why.
Tell them.
Devin and I have been bulk recording for a whole weekend. Okay? We're going to be honest here. So we had, 3 to 4 episodes on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
We had 3 to 4 episodes on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Today is Sunday. So if we having 3 to 4 episodes a day and we got a drink per episode,
Yeah, we do.
that's at least 6 drinks.
Yeah, and I'm a lightweight.
At least. So 6 to 8 drinks. And we said we gonna chill today
gonna hydrate.
because we gonna hydrate, right? We need our water. We do have a drink. It's like a peach Bellini, and we've named it the Comrade because this is my comrade and I'm her comrade. And it's like a peach Bellini. It has peach nectar, and you can top it with Prosecco or sparkling wine or your dry shant, whatever you want to bubble with. You can top the peach nectar with that. But we drinking water today because we ain't the young 19-year-olds we met.
You mean
21?
21?
Or 20. We met when we were
should
like
been
19.
drinking at 21. I know you
Oh.
was doing it before.
Don't act like it was just
First
me.
of all, I follow the rules. You know I didn't have my first drink until I was 21. That little surprise birthday party.
Friend, you ain't never go to the juice parties?
I didn't drink.
You
Remember,
didn't-
I was always the DD. I did not drink.
You didn't have one drink at the juice
No.
parties.
I did not drink.
Okay.
Why would
Well,
I lie?
Ken did. Ken
We know
had
you
a
did,
beverage.
because a lot of times I had to
Ken-
go find Ken because she would disappear. Okay, put out an Amber Alert.
Don't put my
Okay.
business out
Yeah, we
on the
know.
pod. Anyways, Ken did, at the juice parties, but it's okay. But yes, we had to chill today. But we do have a drink, and it will be listed in our description. And you can also look out for a video from our Premier Pour guys. So let me also plug this. Premier Pours is a luxury mixology company here in Atlanta, and they have been curating a good bit of our drinks this weekend. All of them, actually. So I want to shout out Bruce and Demetrius from Premier Pours. They will have a video that'll show how to make the Comrade, but it is also known as a peach Bellini. So look out for that.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Demetrius.
And I'm Bruce.
And we're
Premier Pours.
And we'll be your sponsors for this segment of Mama Juice. So, our drink of choice will be a peach Bellini. Now, for a peach Bellini, you want to have a champagne flute, preferably chilled. We have our peach nectar. We have our Prosecco. You can use any based on your choice. And for our garnish, we'll be using peach halves. So, the first thing you want to do is add in your peach nectar, like so. Thank you. And then you'll follow that up by topping it off with Prosecco, preferably to the side so you don't have air bubbles traveling to the drink and it gets really fizzy. And to end it all, you will add your peach slice as your garnish. Oh, that looks amazing.
And if you'd like to try this as a mocktail, feel free to swap the Prosecco out for your favorite sparkling water. And don't forget to tag us at home when you try this at Premier Pours Mixology. All right, back to the show.
But I did want to shout them out
Yes,
because they
love
have been
them.
hooking us up this
And then
week.
also, if you're looking for like a private experience or something like that, book them.
Oh,
'Cause they're
yeah.
amazing. They're very
They're a
professional.
vibe.
They drinks hit because they know how to
They
make a
do.
drink for me.
And me.
Yeah, they make our drinks differently.
We're on the spectrum
Yes,
of drinks.
because
You
when
sweet.
you were making the drinks, it didn't matter.
You
It's
in
whatever you
Candyland
poured
and
for
I'm not.
yourself, it's what I got. Okay,
Yeah,
but they consider my
they
lightweightness.
did. Well,
okay?
Fred, I consider you too.
No, you don't.
Yes, I
you
do.
You'll be all right.
I'll half an ounce or two for
Sometimes.
you.
It
And I'll
depends.
add some extra damn simple syrup because you like candy to drink. And they really did know
Yeah,
how
they
to
consider
accommodate
it.
our
Yeah.
palates. Because again, Devin is in Candyland, and I'm over here with the citrus and the sage and all the hard. That's just
Yeah.
So kudos to Demetrius and Bruce.
Yeah. So our next segment is Mama's Corner, and that is my favorite segment. So if this is your first time listening, this is your opportunity to connect with us. Our listeners typically write in and ask us advice. We are no experts. So if advice don't work for you that we give you, like we didn't say anything, but if it worked, give us our credit, okay? But again, we're no experts. We just talk from our personal experiences. So I feel like for Mama's Corner, we should give some tips on how to make new mama friends.
Okay.
All right. So I have a few. You can add some if you want to.
Okay.
But how to make new mama friends? Now, be careful with this. I'm gonna say, be careful. But join some mama groups on Facebook, and look into your local city. Like I met some moms through Black Orlando Moms group or whatever, something like that. But I actually went to a few events and it was fun. So you can network, you meet moms in different areas of life. I met a lawyer, a doctor, all kind of stuff. So you never know what you might need. Not that I'm saying it's a give and take, but
Yeah.
you can meet some cool people. My next one is make friends at your kids' extracurricular activities. So I have a friend in Orlando from the kids' basketball league, and we've been going to church together. Jared and her husband get together and do stuff. We done have play dates. The boys play well together. Their dad is from Pensacola, so they have a lot in common.
Small
and
world.
we be doing stuff. Now she listens to the podcast. Hey, girl. But yeah, she's real cool. She's real down to earth. And our boys get together and get along well with each other. And then when they don't, like, it's not like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, girl. Like, he punched your kid in the eye or vice versa. It's like, they boys. They be all right. They friends. You know, you don't feel that judgment. Because even though we're not supposed to, when our kid do something messed up to another kid, you feel bad.
Yeah.
So
I mean, naturally,
yeah,
good manners.
and not
you,
that I'm
you
saying
do
I don't
apologize.
care, but if stuff
Yeah.
happens, it's not like that guilt. It's like when Eli and the boys be tussling, whatever. It's just like they be all right.
They all right.
Yeah. Attend community events. So whether that's with your church or you see, like, we did some Easter egg hunt and I met some cool people there or whatever. But I'm always looking for ways to engage with new moms as well. So and then at the playground, strike up a conversation.
Yeah.
I think that's cute, you know.
Yeah.
Play dates we've done that before. Like, we met somebody really cool. Her son was actually on the spectrum, and she loved the way Drew connected with her son.
Oh.
And she was like, oh, can we be friends? And I was like, of course. She said, I just love how gentle your son is with my son. And I do want to shout out Drew on this episode because my baby, he makes me so
Shout
proud.
him out.
I think he gets that from me. Like, even when kids are different, he don't treat them as if they're different.
Yeah.
Like, he just sees people for who they are and find the good in them. And I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Drew is you.
Yeah.
Jay is Jared.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, so she was really, she was just like, wow, I love the way they connected. Can we play more? Can we get together more? So that was pretty cool. So you might be able to find a playground friend.
Yeah. I have one more thing to add. So there are certain, depending on where you work, there are some internal like resource groups. I know where I work, we have something that we call employee resource groups.
Yeah.
And two of my colleagues created a group called The Village.
Oh.
And it's for coworkers who have children, or if they have if they're a caregiver. It's just like a support group, essentially, or a resource group, I should call it what it is, to support each other through phases of being parents or being caregivers.
I love that.
So I've met people, I'm not, I haven't called them friends yet, but I've met coworkers who, we have a lot of similarities, and we have talked about getting the kids together and things. So see what your job or your network in that space may have available to create relationships and friendships.
That's another thing. Your class group with them, especially in daycare, it's harder when your kids are in school age, but like get together with those moms as well, because we've done some play dates with
we have done that too.
And then invite them to I know it gets expensive, but when you're doing a birthday party, just invite the kids.
Yeah, them birthday parties, they do turn up.
If you're that mama who do birthday parties, we're about to stop. We're done. We're after 5. We're done for Jay for a while, for everybody in the house. No birthday parties.
I gotta see.
Yeah, I know you.
I like I like a little get together, but I'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But yes, definitely. Some of the kids, moms, like classroom moms, are actually pretty cool.
They're pretty cool.
They get a little lit too.
Yeah. Well, if you ever have an advice letter for us, you can email that to mama@therealmamapod.com. I check those emails, so please continue to write those. They make me so happy. I always text him, it's like, we got something for Mama's Corner.
I'm going to plug this in too. If if there's a drink that you want to try or see on the Real Mama Pod, send it to Devin in Mama's Corner, and I can incorporate that in Mama Juice.
That. Well, this was a great episode. Thanks for being my friend.
Girl. No, I love you too, friend.
All right. Well, until next time, mamas.
Bye.